Today on Internet Marketing Pro, we are going to cover how to optimize your YouTube videos for SEO with our special guest, Dan Maynard. Are you legally minimizing your future tax burden and staying compliant in today's complex tax code? If not, our sponsor, Michelou Consulting, has over 30 years of experience providing top-quality professional services in accounting and tax preparation for a wide variety of clients like you. Whether you need a tax return, filing, planning, bookkeeping, financial statements, full-service payroll, or a corporate or individual tax return, I personally recommend you to contact Jeffrey Ressler, CPA, at 561-237-5264. That number again is 561-237-5264. And you can visit his website at jrcpa.net. That's jrcpa.net. Tell Jeff that Chad Deckard sent you from this podcast to receive his special rate for listening to this show. Thank you very much. Broadcasting from the city of sun and rain off the Atlantic Ocean in Boca Raton, Florida. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be across the nation and around the world. I'm your host, Chad Deckard, and welcome to my Internet Marketing Pro podcast show. My shows will cover how to grow your business as well as topics on tips, tricks, and techniques, digital lifestyles, the future of finance, and entrepreneurism. Thank you for tuning into my show as we begin this adventure together exploring many great things to come. Now, let's cover a few quick announcements before we get started. I really appreciate you all giving me the feedback that I've been getting, what a difference it makes in motivating me to put these shows out and continually think of the next subject matter that I'd like to explore with you all. I'm also very excited about you all helping me get more subscribers by sharing my content with your social network. My weekly listener base is growing a great deal week after week, and that's the greatest payoff my listeners can do, for giving back to me for my efforts and time and putting this show together. If you like my show and find it resourceful, please do your social network a favor and share, like, post, leave a comment, give me a review, or subscribe to my show, most importantly. I greatly appreciate your efforts and support. Now, let me make one more announcement, and that is, please be sure to check out a new resource that I've put up. It's called ezinegenerator.com. It's a free resource that'll give you over-the-shoulder teaching, just like video, podcasts, product and service reviews, and great resources that cover the total internet spectrum. And it's not only, the best thing about it is that it's totally free for you. You can also sign up to post your own blog or RSS feed at no cost as long as you follow the rules. And there's also a paid subscription service for various services from not only myself, but various partners that I've partnered up with and work with in the industry. So let's get down to business for today's show. Today we have a guest his name is Dan Maynard. Dan is an internet marketer and has a Bachelor of Commerce degree from McGill University with a specialization in marketing. He's been doing search engine optimization since 1999, and currently he is the SEO college director at JamulaShack.com, the world's biggest Jamula template company. Dan enjoys teaching strategies related to SEO, like how to optimize your YouTube to get high rankings quickly. He enjoys the freedom and challenge of entrepreneurship while reaping the rewards associated with traditional businesses. And we're going to discuss YouTube and search engine optimization for your videos. How are you doing, Dan?
Hey, Chad, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, too. Thanks for asking. It's really sunny here in South Florida, very few clouds. It's nice. It's actually a lot cooler this month than it normally is. It's usually hot and humid right now. How's it up there in Canada?
Actually, we had some really nice weather, but we had a long, cold winter. We actually broke records in terms of the amount of snow and volume of snow, and the coldest spring, too, as well. So having some sunlight and getting some warmer weather is a welcome thing for sure.
Yeah, I heard everybody's having something strange going on the last few months with their weather, but I guess everybody's just totally looking forward to the summer and getting back to sunshine and going outdoors and enjoying themselves while they can. Because I hear you have long winters up there.
Yeah, no, and we're moving back to Montreal, as I mentioned to you before the call, and we just sold our house and everything's cleared away, so we're moving out around June 10th. So, and I hear you mention that you're going to be in Montreal too as well. So I'd like to invite you to come over once we're settled in and have a beer with me.
Absolutely, yeah. I've got another person I'm going to meet there too, and that would be awesome. I mean, I have people that can actually go meet there. I don't even know anybody from Montreal other than a couple weeks ago, and then yourself now. So I'm on a roll. Who knows who else? Might have to have a convention.
Sounds great. I'll be your interpreter because I do speak French too as well.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's get into the nitty gritty of the show, and I wanted to start off with my first question to you, and that is, how did you get into YouTube? Or get started.
It's a bit of a story in terms. I started doing search engine optimization pre-Google days way back in 1999, and then 2000. I was working for an internet company that provided continuing medical education to cardiologists around the world, and it was kind of my first foray into SEO, search engine optimization. So I was learning to do SEO back in the old days when everything was about, keyword density and so on, and proximity, and backlinks weren't even a thought process in that whole realm of doing SEO. And then Google came in, so then I had to learn how to do that too as well. And I had some fairly good success with that. And then so I did worked for that company for a year, and then another internet company for another year, and then I just perfected my SEO knowledge and experience. And then I built my own website where I was selling pianos online, and so I was top ranked for all the major brands of digital pianos out there, and making some pretty good money selling them on behalf of Amazon. And so that worked out really well for me. And then the big boom happened with the Panda update last in 2011, and that kind of really killed my traffic on my website and my income, to say the least. So then I got into YouTube marketing. I had heard something about YouTube being the second largest search engine, and there was quite a massive traffic going there and using that. So I said, well, I'm going to investigate that and have a look at that. And I just kind of fell in love with YouTube. I think that marketing with YouTube, as opposed to using text, captures that emotion, and it has a better personal connection with people when you have video. So I took a course in YouTube SEO, and then from there I just married what I learned from that course with some of my experiences in terms of organic SEO, and that was really successful for me. So that was kind of my foray into YouTube SEO.
Well, let me ask you this. Why YouTube?
YouTube, because it's got a certain appeal to it, and when I think about what's happening nowadays with mobile, smartphones, and smart tablets and so on, I think it's a great marriage between mobile and video. When you look at a smartphone and you try to read text on a smartphone, I would rather have a podcast listen to,
I agree,
or watch a video.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I could see the writing on the wall that video was going to become bigger and bigger, and I decided to look at that. And I was also very intrigued by the aspect of creating videos. Being a musician and piano player for over 40 years, it brought in that sort of creative element to the whole thing of SEO. So I really enjoyed doing that. Secondly, YouTube is the second biggest search engine out there after Google, and it's also the third most visited website on the planet. With over 880 million visitors a month and 4 billion views a day, it really boggles the mind in terms of the potential for traffic to your website or to your lead capture email list. So that's why I embarked on, looking at YouTube.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I got on YouTube in, 2006, very, very early on in the game, and started putting up videos. Didn't know too much about it, but was shocked at, wow, people really care to watch my videos. But they did, and believe it or not, my channel, I've got about almost 1.2 million views now, 7 years later.
Wow.
And majority of those have come in the last 2 years because several of my videos went viral from a trip that I went on to Spain. And of course, I post my podcast there too as well, and some other internet marketing videos that I like to share. And I love the format. I think it's fantastic. I think sky is really the limit. And I'm interested in finding out probably a little bit more because, being an avid user myself and seeing the way that you can use YouTube in so many different ways, from little mini infomercials to explaining how to use a product or demonstrating a product or doing an over-the-shoulder tutorial. It's a fantastic platform to do such a thing. And I think that, you've established some type of a YouTube course. It's called Video Traffic Adrenaline. Who is that for? Who would use that, and what would they use it for?
Yeah, no, I did establish that course because I saw people. I do consulting work on YouTube videos and create videos for corporations, as well as getting them top rankings in YouTube. And I noticed that some people want to learn to be able to do it for themselves. So then I created a course called Video Traffic Adrenaline, and I call it that because, first of all, video traffic, which is pretty easy to understand, but then the adrenaline part of that is that you can get massive traffic fairly easily, a lot more easily than you can on Google Organic. Just to give you an example, I have a video that I uploaded, optimized, and within a month it was #2 on Google for a keyword phrase out of 1.2 billion search results, and it gets 6 million searches a month. So that tells you how quickly you can, get your videos optimized, as opposed to waiting maybe perhaps a year to get that through Google Organic. So, the immediacy of YouTube is there. So anyways, I created the course to help people optimize their videos, and it's really adapted for the small to medium-sized enterprises. So if you're a small business owner and you don't want to get too technical in terms of learning how to do, Google Organic search and trying to keep up with the Panda and the Penguin updates that are coming out, it would seem almost every month or something new that comes out, and you have to try to keep up with that. That's almost a full-time job. Well, with YouTube, you can learn the basics and get your business up there at the top of YouTube, sometimes in a matter of hours, just by learning the core principles of YouTube SEO or video SEO. So basically the course is designed to help the small business person who wants to learn how to get, very cost-effective advertising and get their videos at the top of YouTube. One thing I should say, though, is that a lot of people don't want to be in front of a camera, and really you don't have to be, because you can actually create a PowerPoint presentation, record that, and make that available on YouTube, and it's just as effective as somebody talking on a video. So it's really well adapted for the small to medium-sized enterprises.
Absolutely. Everybody's getting extremely creative. And, like I said, I've been on YouTube since 1996, so I have just seen a massive evolution of how people are utilizing it. Now it seems like one of the hot things to do is the whiteboard, the people drawing while telling a story about their product or service, and it's kind of animated at the same time. And I think that's a really neat approach. And then, some people, even like myself, will take a combination of photos and some PowerPoint slides and create a video where I just voice over. And of course, I'm doing podcasting, and so all these different things, are ways that if you are camera shy or you have a movie star voice, you can definitely deliver audio on top of video without having to really show your face and get into those high production quality, putting makeup on, making sure you're not shining or sweating because of the sun. So there is a lot of alternatives for those out there that think that they have to be in front of the camera. Let me ask you this. My next question would be, how are you using and what are you doing with video traffic that's really kind of sets you apart from the rest of maybe any other course that they might be teaching out there?
Well, beyond the course itself, Video Traffic Adrenaline, where I teach the fundamentals of how to get to the top of YouTube and rank really high and get traffic, the next part of the course that's coming up very, very shortly will be, okay, what do I do with that traffic? Now that I've got that traffic, what can I do with that? So I look beyond just YouTube. I look into a whole system approach whereby I'll try to take that traffic, okay, and say, what do you want to do with that? Well, maybe you want to drive into, a lead capture page where you have an email, autoresponder, so you can always, market to them or send them, valuable information. So how do you set that up and work with YouTube to do that? And there are a number of ways to do that on YouTube. And one of them now is that YouTube allows you to put annotations in your videos that not only lead to other videos within the YouTube community, but it also allows you to point that annotation when somebody clicks on it to bring them to your website. So it's becoming much more easy to be able to use YouTube to capture those leads, whether it's through an email system or bring them to your website or to drive them to an affiliate offer. So at times, what you can do is that once you've got your website approved for YouTube, where you can send the traffic to your website, you can redirect them to an affiliate offer, or you can have them stay on your website. So there's lots of different ways you can use YouTube to grow your business. One of the ways I'm using it right now is that I'm actually helping companies and doing some consulting work because they realize the potential of YouTube and they realize they have to be there. I actually have a company that has a competitor who's on YouTube for a particular product, and they want to be able to beat them. So what I've done is that I offer not only to create the video, and there are a lot of people who do that. There's not that many people who can actually take that video and put it and rank it in at the top of YouTube for competitive terms. So I offer a package whereby, where I create the video and then I offer that high rankings on YouTube too as well. So there's different ways you can look at YouTube for your business. You can use it for lead capture, affiliate marketing, or just for brand awareness too as well.
Yeah, I noticed that was a recent update with the YouTube with as far as linking out through an annotation. In fact, that was almost a game changer in my mind. I haven't actually taken the time to really go in there and make changes and optimize my videos and taking advantage of that link out function. But that is just super exciting when it comes down to thinking in just terms of direct marketing is concerned, a direct response. I mean, you could have I would assume, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but an annotation sitting on this, at any place on your screen off to the side where someone could click at any moment and land right into your shopping cart, and voila, boom, I'm taking the order now. So there might not even be the sales funnel might be reinvented here soon.
No, I would agree with you. And those annotations are great. You can use those, but what I do now with my videos, I actually, put in the lower thirds in there and have it pop in. So it's actually built into the video. And then I can use the annotation that's just a hotspot. And so as long as they click in that area where the banner is shown in the video, then that becomes clickable and I can take them to my website. So that's kind of a little more refined way of doing, the external linking from your video.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to spend some time here this summer while I'm on the lake doing some reading and getting myself up to par with some of these new techniques and features. And I'm really excited about hearing about that, because for someone like me who's putting out a lot of content, and it's, my preference is podcasting versus writing an article or doing infographics or other types of means for getting content, out and distributed and syndicated. And so I'm going to check that out. In fact, I might have to even dive in and do maybe a whole video traffic adrenaline review.
That'd be well appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah, for my video audience, and because I've seen what you've said before. I've seen that happen to my own videos, where it seems like Google has changed more recently, where now they really want, because there's so much content out there, they really want the latest, greatest, credible, in so many different ways, content that they can get. And that's why when you go on a lot of these pages, a lot of the time, the first page is almost dedicated to people hitting the right keywords based on what you're putting in and the latest, greatest content that there is. And of course, if you look and take the time, if you do it right now and checked it out, whoever's listening, you'll see that a lot of these videos are actually published within the last few days, and they're already posting on the first page above some static page, or dynamic page. And that's what you teach, is how to do that, how to do it right. And there is a specific formula. I've heard something where maybe you need to match keywords in not only the title, but the description, but as well in the taglines. And there's so much more to it, but I hear, like you said, there's a certain procedure and certain things that you need to know in order to get that, maximum optimization. If you want to share any other cool secrets to kind of get, everybody kind of juiced up about, checking out your program, give us a couple little golden nuggets would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things you want to do beyond just the keyword phrase and the title tag, description, and the tags is upload your transcript, under closed captioning.
I've heard that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one. Also, YouTube is looking at social signals too as well, much like they do with, like Facebook and so on. How many people are watching your videos, or, are they rewinding parts of the video, that sort of thing. So there's ways that you can use that'll show and signal to YouTube that people are engaged with your videos. So that's becoming an important signal too as well for the ranking purposes. It goes beyond just, external links and just having the keywords in the right place. So the whole course that I developed covers all of that material.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, it's pretty much at the top of the show. How about, Dan, you share with the listening audience a couple of the places where you can get some really cool products. I know you're associated with JamulaShack.com and the Internet Marketing Institute, and obviously the Video Traffic Adrenaline. Just tell everybody how they can get in touch with you and some of the products and services that you offer.
Yeah, no, they can actually, Video Traffic Adrenaline is available right at the schoolofinternetmarketing.com. So you just go there, click on Go Premium, and then scroll down. You'll see the list of all the courses that are being offered there. And mine is right there, the YouTube course, Video Traffic Adrenaline. Also at maturestudentcafe.com, I've got the YouTube course there too as well. That is my own private site too as well. And if anybody's interested in getting their videos done or getting video SEO done, and then they can always drop a line at maturestudentcafe.com and send me an email, and I can help them out.
Yeah, and for those of you listening, I just want to let you know that if you refer to the description of this video or audio, whichever way you're getting it delivered to you through syndication, you can find these links that I'll provide for you to Dan's materials and his courses. So if you're interested in contacting him, you can go ahead and refer to that now. And I think that's about it for today, Dan. So I appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey, it was a pleasure for me to be on the show. I always love talking about YouTube and YouTube marketing. And, once let's keep in contact. And once
Absolutely.
You're in Montreal, you have to come over for a really good cold beer.
That sounds great. And then I don't know if you're going to Affiliate Summit this August, but it's in Philly, and I will be there attending Affiliate Summit for the first time in the last year. So hope to maybe see you there. If not, maybe I'll see you obviously when I maybe go to Montreal there in mid-July.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be going to the one in August, but probably will be going to the one in January at Affiliate Summit West.
Oh, nice, in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's always a good one to go to, of course, because the summer is a little tougher for people getting away with their families and all. And I think you're going to be a grandfather soon, right?
That's right, and of course with the move and everything, so
Yeah.
we're going to stay low for a little while until September, until January.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much, and we'll be in touch and maybe have you back on the show sometime this fall.
Great. Nice talking with you, Chad.
You too, Dan. Bye-bye.
Bye.